Now, Kurdish forces in Iraq say they've entered the northwestern town of Sinjar and seized parts of it from Daesh. The Peshmerga, backed by air support from the US-led coalition, are trying to retake Sinjar. The town was taken by Daesh a year ago. Hundreds of people from the Yazidi religious minority have been killed by militants and thousands more enslaved. Shamim Chowdhury reports.
Kurdish Peshmerga forces close in from 3 fronts. They say they've blocked off all roads into Sinjar and captured 6 nearby villages.
Today, it's our duty to liberate Sinjar from injustice, and this is the duty of every Kurdish citizen. And this is what President Masoud Barzani told us to do. We are fully prepared to attack Sinjar and liberate it soon.
Around 7,500 Peshmerga fighters are trying to retake the city from Daesh. The group captured the area from the Kurds in August 2014 and killed, raped or enslaved thousands of minority Yazidis living in the town. Many others were forced to escape. The US-led coalition is backing Peshmerga fighters with airstrikes on Daesh targets. Dozens of them have been carried out in the past 24 hours.
By seizing Sinjar, we'll be able to cut that line of communication, which we believe will constrict ISIL's ability to resupply themselves and is a critical first step in the eventual liberation of Mosul.
Sinjar lies north of the main highway linking the group's 2 biggest strongholds, Mosul in northern Iraq and Raqqa in Syria. The route is used to transport goods, weapons and fighters. Kurdish forces hope to establish a buffer zone to protect Sinjar from Daesh. But for now, the battle has just begun. Shamim Chowdhury, PRT World.
Well, let's cross now to Simla Yerlikaya, who's in Erbil in the Kurdish region of northern Iraq. Simla, what's the latest you can bring us on this offensive in Sinjar?
Yes, actually, right now the clashes are still going on, and so far the number of the villages that have been recaptured from Daesh have increased to 16, and the Kurdish Peshmerga forces are saying that they are approaching the city center, town center, and we can project that the clashes will continue throughout the night in the region, and Kurdish forces think that they might be able to capture the town in a couple of days, but the American commanders, the declarations made from Pentagon suggest that the operation might take almost a week because Daesh is using IEDs, improvised explosive devices, throughout the town, and this makes the job of Peshmerga more difficult. So far, the international coalition has been bombing almost 40 times, 40 bombardments throughout the day in the town of Sinjar, and they have been mostly destroying IEDs or vehicle-borne IEDs throughout the town. And so far, as I said, 16 villages have been liberated. But the main achievement throughout the day was the blockage of Highway 47, which is connecting Raqqa to Mosul, two strongholds of Daesh. So this basically led to a surrounding of the town by Peshmerga forces, and that gave a stronger hand to Peshmerga on the ground. Masoud Barzani, president of KRG, is commanding the operation in person. He is in the region, and they are expecting to make a major achievement till tomorrow. But as I said, American officials are a little bit more think that the operation might take a little bit longer than that. And from north, east and west, Peshmerga forces are continuing their progress, and the clashes are still continuing in the town.
And similar, try and give us a sense of just how totemic this town is for the Peshmerga forces trying to retake it.
This town has been very central, and it's one of the last towns actually that is still in the hands of ISIS and that is part of Kurdish territory. So for Peshmerga, this town has also a symbolic importance, and also for Yazidi people, it means a lot because it's their homeland, and it's one of the main towns where Yazidi people are inhabited. And so far, in many refugee camps scattered around Iraq, thousands of Yazidi people are also waiting for this operation to come to an achievement, to a success, because this will give give them the chance to go back to their homes, which they had to leave almost a year ago. And now they are really waiting to go back to their homes before the harsh winter conditions start to begin. And as I said, this operation has a symbolic importance for Peshmerga and also for American forces, because it's going to be a huge achievement on the ground from the side of Kurdish forces, but also the support of international coalition, and America plays a huge role on the ground. So it's very important.
Thank you very much for that update, Simla.